the time you are done with this video, you are going to be able to purge the things that are the top 3 things that make people dislike us or even hate us when we say them. And you will have the tools so that you can still express what you need to express, but say something else that doesn't make people hate us so much in its place. Are you ready?
What do I say?
DanTheGunnerTraining.com.
3 things that make people dislike us. Number 1, we are a gossip. Number 2, we are critical. And number 3, we are negative. All right. I'm going to start off with number 1, a gossip, because this is an easy one. Let's talk about what makes people actually like us first, okay? There are things that we can say or do. If you are new to this channel, I'm communication skills expert Dan O'Connor, and I specialize in what's called tactical communication. And what tactical communication is all about is finding the specific words and phrases and verbal patterns and body language maneuvers and signals and tells that you can use to your advantage to increase the odds of achieving your communication goal, whatever that goal may be. If your goal right now is getting people to like you so that you can bond with people and form relationships for whatever reason, there are specific things that you can do that will increase the odds of people bonding with you when you communicate with them. And one of the top things that you can do to get people to bond with you and like you is to talk about other people. But let's talk about exactly how. All right, here's a pop quiz for you. People will like you more if you say nice or good or flattering things about who? Number 1, people in the room. Number 2, the person to whom you are speaking. Number 3, people not in the room. Or number 4, yourself. Okay? So people will like you more if you say nice things about who? If you said people not in the room, that is correct. It's amazing how many people, when they are trying to ingratiate themselves with those around them, they will say nice things or flattering things to those around them, thinking that that will help them get in their good graces or ingratiate themselves. When in fact, studies show over and over again that if we talk about people who are not in the room in a positive way, that is one of the top things that will make other people like us. Because basically the theory goes, and I'm sure you will agree with this, when we see other people talk flatteringly about people who are not in the room, we think to ourselves, that is going to be how you may talk about me when I'm not in the room, because I've noticed you say good things about people who are not here. That's nice of you, that's kind, that's compassionate, whatever it may be. I like that. And I would like you to talk that way about me if I were not in the room. Therefore, do that. Any opportunity that you get to talk about somebody who's not in the room in a positive way, do that. And if you find yourself sliding down that slippery slope into Gossipville, right in the middle of a sentence, you can change what you're saying about somebody else and make it positive. For example, let's say that I'm about to say, "Oh, she's such a kiss-up." Instead, if I'm already talking about Susie the kiss-up, I might say something like, "She has extraordinary people skills." And that's still true. If I were to say Susie, well, she has extraordinary people skills. If she is a kiss-up and it is successful, well, she has extraordinary kiss-up skills. She has extraordinary people skills. If she is a kiss-up and it's not successful for her and it's not working out for her the way she would hope, the universe really is self-correcting. And if she's already receiving her correction in the form of people not appreciating the way she communicates or therefore liking her, I don't really need to add to her misery today. I can just keep a lid on it and know that things are all good. The universe is still self-correcting. Number 2, she always dumps her work on me. If I feel like saying something like that, if it's true, I have to remember one of the truths. The first time somebody does something to me, if Sally, Trixie or Susie were to dump her work on me and I took it, well, that's about Sally. If this is the 3rd time, 4th time, 5th time that she has done that, that is about me, not about Sally. And evidently, Sally has extraordinary prioritization and delegation skills. If she's able to delegate her work to me and I keep doing it, well then, she really knows how to delegate and get things done. That's the truth. Number 3, she never does what she says she's going to do. She never does. Or I could say, I don't know how she gets everything done. Simple. Remember, if you are finding yourself sliding down that slippery slope, stop right in the middle of your sentence and flip it into something positive that you could say about that other person. Because in the end, if your reason for gossiping about somebody was to just vent, That's not something you do with your coworkers. That's just asking for trouble. It's an amateur mistake. Amateur mistake. Don't make that mistake.
Amateur.
Number 2, critical. All right, Mom, this is for you. Did I say that out loud? I didn't say that out loud. Did I? No. The difference between critiquing something and criticizing something is basically